taking the monkeypox vaccine to avoid catching it?
I would like to know the effectiveness of the monkeypox vaccination and how long does it last? And do they expect for people to get another vaccination after the initial one, like the COVID vaccination?
I'm kind of disappointed at the fact that it is being portrayed as primarily an issue within the gay community, especially with gay men, and I don't really understand what has led to the messaging being that it is an STI, and why is it something that we are being sort of told to fear from gay men.
You can give us a call now at 1-888-416-8333 and let us know what questions you might have about monkeypox. Our main topic today is, of course, about inflation and how you are weathering the storm. Ben Martin joins us from Lethbridge, Alberta. Ben, what has inflation meant for you and your decisions about where you spend your money?
Hello, Peter. Thanks for having me. And so for me, a lot of my future plans surrounded plans for future traveling, saving money so that I would have the opportunity to do that, and even thinking about home ownership down the road and in the future long-term, saving up for a down payment on a home. The unfortunate reality of the current inflation and the impact that it's having on myself and probably many other Canadians is that I've had to dip into that savings that I built up with my own future plans in consideration for survival. And so as a result, I've had to put aside opportunities for future travel plans, opportunities for long-term planning with respect to future home ownership, and even saving up for a down payment so that I can eventually aspire to purchasing my home rather than renting.
Do you see that as a temporary thing, though? Like, do you see this as a bad moment and that you hope things will get better and you can get back on track? Or do you feel that those plans have been more permanently derailed?
Well, with the rising costs of living as they have been, I believe that has been more of a permanent derailment because long-term, like I said, myself and probably many other people in the same boat have been saving up for, like I said, future home ownership travel plans. And in the long-term foreseeable future, if this continues, we're all going to have to dip into that savings or that reserve that we have that was meant for those types of plans. And just like probably many others affected by the situation that we see economically unfolding here, right now, I've had to almost completely diminish what I did have saved up, with the choice at hand being, do I eat this month, and what you've already discussed about the cost of groceries going up and everything else, do I eat this month, or do I keep that money in the bank and save long-term for those other plans? The obvious choice is that, obviously, I'm going to have to feed myself if I want to survive.
Right. I mean, Ben, it's so hard, and it's every single time I hear a story like yours, I think it resonates, and I know somebody who's going through the exact same thing. So thank you for sharing this with us. And what Ben was touching on is something we've been hearing, not...
Also Leute, ich höre mir das jetzt an seit fast einer Stunde. Da sind verschiedene Leute, die erzählen einfach ihre Lebensgeschichte, wie die klarkommen mit Ersparnissen, was auf die zukommt, dass Leute sogar im Wohnwagen schlafen. Viele verlieren komplett alles, einige müssen zur Tafel. Die Tafeln haben sich verdoppelt. Obdachlosenzahl hat sich bei uns in den Großstädten auch verdoppelt fast und die können sie nicht unterbringen. Also das ist so eine kleine Radio-Talk, das ich aufgenommen habe und habe gedacht, ich teile mal mit euch, warum nicht, wenn ich schon hier sitze und ich bin sowieso am Arbeiten, ich habe so ein paar Kleinigkeiten hier, in denen ich arbeite, aber es ist egal, was ich jetzt mache. Ich wollte euch nur sagen, dass es überall ist, dass es jeden betrifft. Derjenige, der sparsamer ist, wird über die Runden kommen. Der verzichten kann, wird über die Runden kommen. Und deswegen, ja, seid bereit. Und also der Englisch verstehen kann, hat es verstanden, was ich aufgenommen habe. Wer nicht verstanden hat, ja, auf jeden Fall hat er so ein paar Sachen erzählt. Aber die sich über Kanada Videos angucken, die verstehen schon ein bisschen Englisch, weil die sich interessieren für Kanada. Deswegen ist meine Meinung, weil ich habe damals auch ein bisschen Englisch verstanden und das hätte ich auch verstanden damals. Also Leute, zieht euch warm an.